think that's Katie joining us. Maybe we'll give her a moment. Okay, you can sit in your chair relaxed. You don't have to worry about keeping a straight spine. Relax, hands comfortable on your knees. Close your eyes or soften your eyes. Let's try to follow our natural breath. We'll just take a couple moments to try and arrive in the moment and try and leave everything else outside our mind for now. Try and focus on your inhales and your exhales and just observe where your breath travels and flows. It's okay if thoughts come into your mind. You can acknowledge them and then let them go. Just take a couple moments to yourself. And try and focus on your breathing. Sense that your inhales are cool and your breath on the exhales is warmer. Let's take a couple deep breaths in through the nose and big sighs out the mouth. Take another big inhale. Try and sip the breath all the way up to the top of your lungs. And exhale, making more room for fresh air. Last one, take another inhale. And exhale, let it all out. And come to your natural breath. Make a couple wiggles in your fingers. They can be on your knees. We can bring them to the side. Kind of flex your feet, wiggle your toes, make any little movements. As we slowly arrive to our practice. Let's take a couple shoulder shrugs. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears and release them on your exhale. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release it. Take a few more at your own pace. Envision your shoulders tightening all the tension, and then as you drop them, letting go. You can even pause at the top and then let it go. Let's relax your shoulders. Let's make some small circular motions with our shoulders going forward. Roll down to back. Just do it slowly to try and warm up our shoulders. We can reverse the motion. Going back. Very good. Now let's do some yeses and nos. We'll begin with our yeses. Slowly and controlled, bring your chin to your chest and pause and look up slowly and as far as it feels okay. Slowly make movements and yes and no's. Don't go past your limit of where it hurts. We don't want anything to hurt. Bring your head back to neutral. Let's make some no's. You can even roll to one side or another by rolling your head to each side. You can even make a big circle and slowly rotate. And then go in the opposite direction. Making sure not to hold your breath and try and keep a neutral or natural breath. Bring our head to center. Now we're going to do some seated side stretches. These are my sister's favorite as we make rainbows. Let's start with placing our left hand on our left knee, bringing our right arm out, palms up, and slowly stretch the sides of our bodies up to make that rainbow. Go as far as you can. That feels comfortable. And then come back down, palm facing down. Inhale, bring it back up, just as far as it feels good. And then exhale, bring it down. If you want a little bit more, you can bend into the side or into your chair when you go over, and it just helps really stretch the sides. But I also kind of feel it in my left lower back. If it feels good, you can do that. If it doesn't, just go up as far as it feels good. You can even hold it. Come back to neutral. Let's do the other side. Right hand, right knee. Left palm up. Let's make our rainbow and stretch over. And if it feels better to go a little quicker movement, or if it feels better to just hold it, you can hold it through a couple breaths and then bring it down. As long as it's controlled and you're still breathing. Take your last stretch over, your last rainbow. And then come back to neutral. So we're going to do some seated spinal twists. So we'll start with twisting to our right first. So put your left hand either on your knee or on, if you have a chair arm, and your right arm. Let's go up and over, and you can either hold on to the back of your chair or hold on to the other part of your handle, whatever feels comfortable. And grow tall in your spine and shift your gaze with the twist. If it feels comfortable in your neck, you can even look behind you, and that'll help stretch out the side of your neck. If you feel any pain anywhere, you can loosen and twist a little forward and come out of it. So with every inhale, we grow tall, inhale, And on your exhale, you can try and twist a little deeper, only if it feels good. Take a couple natural breaths. Now, as we transition forward, bring your gaze back to neutral first. Lift your arms, you can do up and over or just simply twist forward. And we'll prepare to do the other side. So remember to ground into your chair. Right hand on your left leg, or if you want it further, to the side. Bring your arm up, left arm up and over. So keeping your, and then you hold on. Inhale and grow tall. Exhale, you can twist into it. Only until your limit. You know your own body. You can take your gaze over your left shoulder or keep it neutral. Remember to breathe into the twist. Grow tall on the inhale. And exhale, you can do a little more twist. Let's take a few more breaths. At any time, if it's too much discomfort, you can come out early. As we prepare to move, we'll begin with our gaze, bringing that back to the forward, lifting our arms, coming back to center. Very good. Now we're going to do our sun salutations. So on our inhale, actually, first let's get to mountain pose. So bringing your arms to the side, lengthen your spine and grow tall. Take a couple inhales as we ground into this area, ground into your legs. To rise our arms to the sky for extended mountain pose, palms face together. Lift your shoulders up, and you can keep your gaze neutral or you can look up in between your hands. Exhale, palms face the front, and we hinge from the hips down. You can touch your feet or your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Elongate your back and put your hands on your shins. Exhale, fold back over. Inhale, let's slowly go to mountain pose. And let's try and add each side with the knees. So you can bring it up a little bit and hug the knee in, or bring it a little bit more. You can even come forward to the knee if you need to. Or simply put one foot maybe on your toes, just so it's a little bit. And then release. And we'll go to the other side. You can clasp your hands around your knees and bring it up a little bit or more. Good, bring it down. Let's rise our arms back to the sky for extended mountain pose. Remember to grow tall. Back to heart center. Bring your hands to heart center. How did that feel adding the legs? Did you like adding the legs? Okay, good. All right, let's do another round. Inhale, rise our arms to the sky. Making sure to grow tall. Exhale, palms forward, hinging at the hips. Fold over. Halfway lift, hands on shins. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, let's come back to seated to mountain. We'll work on our right knee up. You can clasp your hands and just bring it as far up as it feels comfortable. Bring it down. Switch legs. Let's go to our left knee. Bring it up. Very good. Bring it down. I suppose next round we do this. When we lift our knee, maybe we can rotate our foot while we do it. So bring your arms up to the sky for extended mountain pose. Grow tall. Bring your hands together and come down to heart center. This time, let's do one more round and let's try and incorporate moving our ankles when we get to our knee part. All right, inhale, swoop the arms up to the sky. Grow tall. Exhale, palms forward, hinge down. This time, let's grab opposite elbows and swing it out a little bit. This will help just let everything go. Bring our hands back to the ground and halfway lift. Stretching our spine, our back. Fold back over. Inhale. Let's go to mountain pose. Let's go to the right knee. So let's clasp our hands together and grab our knee. And when we do it this time, you can rotate your foot around or you can point and flex. You can choose what you want to try. You can even do both. If you're making a circle, go ahead and go in the opposite direction. And let's release and place it on the ground. Let's grab our left knee. Make circles or point and flex. Go ahead and go the opposite direction. And let's release. Let's swoop our arms to the sky. Feel that big stretch in our upper back. Bring your palms together and come down to heart center. Very good. Let's see, let's bring our hands to knees. Just take a couple neutral breaths or natural breaths. And we'll try some warrior poses. So you have a couple options here. You can keep your legs like this, or you can bring one to the side. So you can choose if you want to bring one leg to the side, just to get a little extension in the leg, and make sure that you're engaging everything and bring your arms out to a T. So this is going to be our warrior 2. So we're going to look to our left over our middle finger and take a couple breaths into the pose. This is our warriors. So we're going to be strong warriors today. This is good for strength and concentration. Slowly bring your arms down. Bring your leg in if you brought your leg out. And you can bring your left leg out for our other side. You can stretch it out or keep it in. Rise our arms up to our warrior two. Making sure both sides are balanced and even. You can take your gaze over the right middle finger. Making sure to keep our posture tall and strong. Take a couple more breaths. Bring your gaze neutral. Bring your arms down, and then bring your left leg back in. How did that feel? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Awesome, okay. I'm just winging it here. I want to try and add in some more warriors. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see. Let's try an extended side angle. We'll see if we can do that seated. So it's going to be similar to warrior, except we're going to also stretch out a side. So let's go ahead and start with our right leg out. If it feels good, bring your leg out. If not, you can keep them together. Even if you bring it out just a little in the front, that's okay too. Bring it out to the side. You may need to sit forward a little bit. So let's put our arm at a 90-degree angle and just rest it on our knee. And you can rise your arm up. And you can take it as far over as it feels comfortable. And you can just do a little bit. And so the idea is to bring a little side bend, and this helps stretch this. And so you can gaze at your hand, or you can just gaze forward, whatever feels comfortable. Take another inhale. Let's turn our palms down and float it back down. Shift our body neutral and bring our leg in. You can try that one more time on the other side. So you can bring your leg out, making sure to keep your other leg knee over ankle. And even if you just want to bring just your arm up, you don't have to bend your arm forward. You can even rest it on your arm of your chair and just do a stretch. You can take your gaze up to your hand, or you can keep it neutral. Breathe into the pose. Bring your arm face down and bring it down slowly. Bring your knee back in. And you can sit further back on your seat if you need to. Very good. Let's just kind of shake it out. Get a little blood flow back to our hands. Keeping our arms above the heart kind of changes the blood flow. Yeah, very nice. Oh, we could do some birds. Do some birds. Kind of, yeah, those are some nice birds. All right. All right, we'll do one more round of the sun salutations and then we'll stretch it out. Okay, so make sure to sit tall in your chair. Rise our hands to the side. We're gonna go to extended mountain pose. Hands face together, grow tall. Face your hands forward and hinge at your hips. Fold over. It's halfway lift, hands on your shins. And fold back over. Let's take our hands and we're going to rise back up to the sky. We're going to skip the knees for now. Palms together, hands at heart center. Hands back on our knees. Now we'll cool down. We'll do some more shoulder shrugs since we did lots of arms here. Let's work it out. This is your chance to, when you exhale, you do lion's breath. Just take a big sigh. Release anything up to this point in the practice. It's done. You're doing so good. Let's do some shoulder, like head circles. Slowly go around as controlled as you want to. Maybe when you go face down, you can hold it in place. And when you face up, you can lean back a little bit. Reverse your direction you're going. Go the opposite way. In a time where we're looking down at our phones or at our screens, this is a good exercise you can do on your own to work out those kinks. Bring your head neutral. Let's do 2 rounds of just shoulder to ear. Start with your left side. And just let your head hang. If you want any more, let's bring your left hand up and over and you can lightly press. Let's go to our right side. Bring your head neutral. Relax it to your right side. If you need more, you can lightly press down. Don't forget to breathe. Right hand down. Neutral. Let's go to our left last time. Head to neutral. I can't remember if we did our right side, but we're going to do that again. Bring your head to the right side of your shoulder, or your right shoulder. Bring your head to neutral. Now's our time to relax in our chair. It'll be our Shavasana, so you can sit back, whatever's most comfortable. And you can keep your gaze soft or you can close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths as you just let your body relax and soak in all the benefits of the practice. Maybe just notice how different your body feels from the beginning. You might be a little bit more relaxed or a little more aware. Picture your inhales as bringing in fresh air and fresh energy. And exhale everything that you don't need. thank yourself for showing up and doing this practice. The most important pose is the Savasana pose. It gives your body, mind, and muscles a chance to repair and relax. I want you to know that I am proud of you. You are worthy, and I appreciate you. I want you to take 2 inhales, deep inhales, in through your nose and out your mouth. Slowly bringing awareness back in to the present moment. Once you bring your hands to heart center, and you can keep your eyes closed or you can slowly open them. I want to thank each of you to coming to this practice. I hope you found a little bit of peace in your day, and I hope you can extend that to the rest of your day. I love you. Namaste.